大家好，我是人。大家好，我是 Lauren。我的爸爸告诉我台湾是鬼岛。After I heard that, I really wanted to go to Taiwan.
What do you mean?
Let me explain.
Like us on Facebook if you haven't, and don't forget to subscribe for more new videos.
So my dad was involved in international business, and back in 2009 happened to have some meetings scheduled in Taipei. He was checked into a 5-star hotel, and when he went into his room, he saw a dark figure standing by large windows overlooking Taipei, but it disappeared as he flicked on the lights. He's not a superstitious guy by any means, so he didn't think too much of it and got ready for bed and fell asleep. But he was awoken by the sensation of someone or something sitting on the edge of his bed. Again, when he turned on the lights, nothing. His brother also has been very involved in business in Asia, so my dad called him the next morning and told him the hotel he had stayed at and what had occurred. But to his surprise, my uncle recounted that he had also stayed at the exact same hotel only a year prior and had a creepily similar experience where he saw the same shadowy figure. Both my uncle and dad had planned to stay longer, but both decided to leave earlier than either of them expected. My uncle after 2 nights, and my dad after 1. So I originally didn't really know much about Taiwan. It just hadn't crossed my radar growing up in the US. But I became very interested by the Chinese language and its characters, the meanings behind them, and just how different Zhongwen is from English, both reading and writing. Last year, I had planned to go study Mandarin at Zhongshan Daxue for a couple of months. After my dad found out I was planning to go to Taiwan, he told me this story, and I only became more intrigued. Now being in Taipei, if I have the chance or the budget, I'd love to see if something similar would happen to me if I stayed at the same hotel. But anyways, even if there are ghosts, I don't think they could be any scarier than the monkeys at Zhongshan Daxue. So this, I'm not sure what this is, but I'm sure it's gonna taste good. Everything I've had here so far has been pretty good.
Yeah, it's not Coke or Sprite.
Ooh! It like has a little bit of like, how do I say slushiness?
Yes.
I was about to say iciness, but that would just be like there's ice in it.
Can you taste what it is?
It doesn't taste like winter melon, but it is some sort of, I think there's milk.
Milk? I hope not.
Maybe, oh. Mayo.
Male milk.
Mayo milk. Then I have no clue. It's really good though.
Yeah?
What is it?
Well, according to the menu, it's called black tea slush.
Wow. I'm a big fan of fried chicken, so I'm excited. And to be honest, I have no clue what this other thing is. I'm at a bit of a loss. It looks good, but...
I mean, I should tell you, but I prefer not to.
Very well. Okay, let's see. So I got this bad boy. Got all the not chopsticks, oh my gosh.
Toothpick.
Wow.
小心哦.
It's like, feels like a sausage, but I don't think it is.
No.
Okay. Is that rice? And is that beef or pork?
Beef? I think
Inside?
it's pork.
Pork? That's really good.
And sticky rice.
Dang. Why can't I just like live in Taiwan forever?
Well, according to the law, and also, I don't think your parents would be happy.
They could come visit. I'm sure they'd be happy too. They like Taiwan.
Right, I forgot.
Yeah. Ah, this is really good though. What is this called? 你知道吗?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Sounds good. I do like how it's seasoned though, because if it was just rice, just whatever, it's like that would be okay. But
do you think people in America would like this?
I feel like people would be scared to give it a try, but I think once they actually had it, they would like it.
But it looks fried, so it looks like a fried sausage or a hot dog.
Yeah, like a really, really thick hot dog.
Yeah.
And people in America love hot dogs, so I mean, I would say they'd go for it. Here, let me take another bite first. It's really good. Thank you.
I really have to ask, how do you call them in English?
The Powerpuff Girls.
I'm too old. Why don't you try the sweet fries?
Sounds good. Okay. I like when they have really thick fries, because I feel like whenever they have the thin ones, that like, I don't know, you just don't get enough fry. It feels like they're, you know, holding back. They're like, we're giving you fries, but they're not enough. So.
That's interesting.
It's, because what are these made with? Yam?
Yeah.
Okay, because that explains the texture a little bit more. Because at first I was like, yeah, these aren't potato. This isn't like potato fries. Because the texture is slightly more dry, but not in a bad way. Yeah. This is really good though. Wow. That's really juicy.
Really?
I won't lie, I thought it was going to be dry.
It might look dry.
But like, I bit it in the juice like, wow. That is so good.
I think I do believe you though.
It's so...
You know how people can act, but I think you're really convincing.
I'm just a big fan of chicken.
I mean,
you know,
who isn't?
Okay, that's true. That's true. But like, I don't know. Jiro has a special place in my heart.
Jiro has a special place in your heart.
But, oh my gosh. Thank you, chicken, for like dying for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chicken. But thank you. There was this place, I used to live in Tennessee in the US, and they had this barbecue place, and their slogan was, food so good, you'll slap your mama. And they had it on all their cups, on all their everything, and my mom would always joke, we'd go there and get the food, it's like, oh yeah, this is so good, and she's like, wouldn't you want to thank your mama for getting it for you? Like, don't slap me.
So, give me your top 5 fried chicken of all time.
Dang, that is so... Okay, I think this actually might be in the top 5. Like, that sounds really
number
fake.
1?
Number 1, there's this place called Nene Chicken. And there was one time in particular I went there, and it was so good.